very nice.
It is. And we've got the good weather for us as well.
From Gruppo Aede Aprilia.
And invited me to take part of a meeting where this project was explained and presented.
Right, I heard about the project from Jenny Hayes, one of my colleagues at the university, and I've always wanted to know a lot more about how to secure funding for European projects. And she actually asked me to come on this so that I'll gain a lot of knowledge on how to go about it.
I was invited by CTP to do some racial equality awareness, lifelong learning and citizenship.
The Pilgrim Way, a route to cultural and social integration in Europe, Pilgway for short, is a European lifelong learning partnership project. The project is funded under the Grundtvig Lifelong Learning Partnership Program of the European Union. There are 8 partners from 5 countries involved. These are Aula Hispánica of Spain, the coordinating partner, European Institute of Denmark, Community Training Partnership of Wales, UK, the European Association of Teachers, Italy, the Protestant Adult Education of Lower Saxony in Germany, the University of Sunderland in UK, the Association of Italian Language Schools, Italy.
And I'm very proud about it because Aula is one of the most famous Cistercian abbey in Italy, founded in 1089, so it's very ancient.
The 2-year project aims to further heighten the level of cultural awareness and mutual understanding among the various nationalities within Europe. Ultimately, the idea is to enhance European citizenship and promote a sense of belonging to the European Union through participative adult learning. This, it is believed, will help to break down personal, cultural and social barriers and provide opportunities for cross-border interaction and collaboration in furtherance of the EU's Lisbon strategy. Inspired by the teachings of the Danish philosopher Nikolaj Grundtvig, the project examined how personal reflection could be used to promote personal development, intercultural awareness, digital competence, and active European citizenship.
But I'll just tell you about the pancakes, because these pancakes are made by a very old recipe, more than 100 years old. The national football team, when they won, maybe there are a few Germans here, in 92, well, similar. But of course, you also make them yet, so please help yourself. It's maybe a bit too sweet this early, so,
The key methodology involved walking small parts of various pilgrim routes across Europe, reflecting on the experience, and working through interactive workshops and practical activities. Thus, the project helped to deepen appreciation of the various cultures, heritage and values, which will then foster mutual respect and tolerance.
I've gained a lot of knowledge of the European language and the Europeans, and have got really friendly with the Italians.
Over the 2-year period of the project, 2008 to 2010, each partner, with the support of the others, hosted a participative learning visit lasting about 5 days, during which learners were exposed to key aspects of the culture, values and ways of life of the host country.
Our government have their offices. In former days, it was a king's castle.
These included experiencing in some way the ancient European traditions of the pilgrim movement in relation to the host country. Prior to each visit, extensive preparatory activities were undertaken, including advance information on key aspects of the host country's culture, as well as a collaborative learning activity or task to be undertaken by the learners. This process was particularly enhanced and enabled through the use of modern information and communications technology, ICT, in particular the Internet. At the end of each visit, participants were issued certificates by the host partner. The program has impacted on the participants in a variety of ways.
It's been wonderful getting to know more about Europe and the history and meeting new people. It's also taught me the importance of learning new languages.
What I have gained is especially that being a Dane, you are so concentrated on having success and having people to do everything in time and to get the most of everything. And you always think that a time schedule is the most important thing you can have for achieving anything. And being a member of this project, I have seen that people are very, very different, extremely different, even if they are European, all of them. And the diversity within the European is actually bigger. It's more. That's more diversity than you have thought before you went into this project. And it's very healthy. It's also knowing how people are friendly, because they are friendly in different manners. They are all very helpful, but they are friendly in very different manners. Some explain and take their time. Some are saying, oh, you can join us, and some wait for being asked to join. And they all give their portrait of the country in a very philosophical way, because we discuss it both seen from a financial point of view, but also from a philosophical point of view, and that's, I think, is very, very becoming for being an European citizen. So,
what do you think about the idea of traveling around Europe and learning through travel?
I think the idea of traveling around in Europe and learning is a fantastic idea, and also Europe is one of the part of the world where you can have an idea like that born, because so many of the countries have a welfare system which gives opportunity and possibilities for youngsters to traveling around to learn, but also for elderly people who has maybe been in the middle of the career, or maybe even close to the end of the career.
It's a fantastic opportunity, because I mean, for me, although I'm not directly involved in any of the projects, but it's giving me an opportunity to meet quite a lot of people from all parts of Europe, from Denmark, Germany, Spain, and it's given me a platform to network with a lot of people. So it's quite good, and I'm actually looking forward to be involved in these types of projects in one form or another.
It's also been an opportunity to make new friends.
I think the project has opened my eyes. I had time to reflect and to connect Europe for the first time.
Making a network with people so that you can find ideas for projects in the future.
But some participants believe that projects such as these should address more specific questions, such as the question of identity crisis, which is a problem for a lot of young Europeans.
I think maybe for me, I think it could be more concrete. You could have some subjects maybe you have to discuss more.
It was to do with citizenship, identity, culture, belonging in Wales. Do they belong in Europe? Do they belong around the world? Where do they belong in the world?